Welcome to Wizard Lizard 2 Early Alpha. This is number 3, and I'm Matt Hackett.
And I'm Jeff Blair.
We are going to show you some very unfinished parts of the game this time. We're going to start in the library.
The library.
Library, here we go. So,
got a chicken in it for some reason.
Yeah, why not?
Get
out of here,
chickens.
chicken.
That won't be there forever.
There's always chickens in your local library. This game is based on realism.
That's right.
So here,
Oh man,
we have
look at
new
all this
monsters.
new stuff.
All kinds of new stuff. Yeah, everything in here is pretty new except for the torches and the pots.
And the ragas.
Just ignore those things.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
So let's see, what do we got here? First of all, we've got the... Oh man, we got the armor, suit of armor that stomps around.
Whoa. Whoa. Man, those things are picking up speed. Do they get faster?
They can get faster.
Wow,
They actually, left alone, they slow down. But if they get hit by something else, like your projectiles, they can speed up.
Wow. They did a lot of damage in there.
Yes, they did. Those things are pretty cool. So those are the globe traps. They're just these like world globes that just sit on a stand, and if they get attacked by you or any monster, then they go careening around the room, leveling everything in their paths. And see, these are book monsters that you just added that spawn bats. Look at you guys.
Okay, I just want to point out, none of this is final. This is all, like, as you can see, the pig, or here, I guess, the pig sounds coming out of the bats. That's not production. This is all very placeholdery.
Well, that's the point of developer videos, right?
That's true.
We're showing whip.
That's kind of hilarious. Okay, I think I want a wand. I'm going to go for this middle one. Give me a good
Yes.
one. Ah, I hate this thing. I don't want that. Yes.
It's like better than the icicle. Why would you not want it?
Oh, fine. I'll take it.
God, you're so biased against the ice axe.
Only because you whined about it. It's the only reason.
Yes. And it makes me even more of a staunch supporter of it that you hate it.
Really?
Yeah.
You're so adverse.
Contrarian, I think is the word you're looking for.
Maybe. How dare you?
Anyways, there's also rune traps on the floor. You can see that there are, in this room, freezing rune traps, and so go stand on one of those. Just to
You want
show
to
it.
freeze me? Ah, frozen. Oh, you can see a little ink blot appeared here too. So
Yeah.
this monster, we call it the inkwell. It's basically a pen and ink, and this is the closest to production ready that we have. Well, actually, the armor is pretty close too.
It's getting there, yeah.
Yeah. This thing, it basically does what it's supposed to. It shoots ink at you, and whenever the ink lands, it creates this slowing effect.
It's cool. Yeah.
Bam.
And the ink also does damage to you, although I think I'm going to reduce the damage that the ink balls do to you.
Ooh, this is a brand new weapon. This is exciting.
Oh my
Mess
god,
it up.
bats.
Yeah. You're all gonna die.
Book bats. Bats.
Book bats. Ooh, rupture.
Oh, man.
That's a tough call. I might have to go with rupture because it's so fun.
It is so fun.
I love it. Watch this. Watch this. Boom. Whoa, look at that. Rupture brings the pain.
Oh, good. It's Pump Kill, everyone's favorite pun wand.
Oh, I can't afford Pump Kill, but you can see the name in all its glory. Look, look, look. Wait, why isn't it appearing? Why is it? What? Did you remove it just because you hate Pump Kill so much?
No, I didn't. It's just
Why isn't it
something.
appearing? There it is.
There
There
you
it is. I could feel your resistance coming through the code. No, no, I don't want to show you the menu for Pump Kill.
Actually, it's kind of just a slight positioning bug with the way the tooltips are.
I see.
Because what happens is that if you get there's overlapping circles there for those the radius for those tooltips
Yeah.
those circles are overlapping between all the wands basically.
That makes sense.
And yeah. Anyways, I won't bore you with gory details.
So if I can get enough money, I'm going to come back and buy the Pump Kill. That's another brand new weapon that I'm going to show you.
And so yesterday on Lost Cast 154, shameless plug,
That sounds like an exciting podcast to listen to.
with handsome and knowledgeable hosts.
Awesome.
We talked about how we were implementing the ink blot and the pumpkin chunks. And so that change is actually in there now.
Nice. Okay, I don't want to
Which
leave
kinda-
here yet.
You're having so much fun in the library.
I am.
And you don't have your pump kill.
There's something very cozy and warm about the library.
So it's kind of got that like reddish brown.
Yeah, lots of warm colors.
I really like the floor tile set in the library.
Wait a minute. Oh,
What?
okay. I was looking at the floor and I'm like, this is the shop. Okay, I got a little confused there. There we go. You like that floor? That's good.
It's good.
Excellent.
I like it. It's very nice.
Feels pretty different. It's not like on this rigid square grid thing.
I kind of like I like both though. You know, it's nice to have, but it's nice that not all of them are the rigid square tiles. I like the diamonds of the library.
Yeah,
It's very nice.
I like the difference. All right.
So one thing that is kind of a below the surface thing that I've been working on is ever since we added knockback. Oh, is there a rune trap underneath that thing?
Yeah, vicious, right?
That is
Deviousness.
Oh, there's two of them. What the heck?
Brutal, man.
One thing we had added recently was knockback, and knockback had some unfortunate consequences with the rest of our physics systems. And especially things like stun and freeze didn't work correctly after knockback because you could get knocked back out of the freeze.
You get frozen and then you get knocked out of the ice block and then you're no longer. Oh no!
Frozen
Can't use
anymore.
my 5 fingers anymore. Fire
No,
fingers.
not your 5 fingers of fire.
I love my fire fingers. Ooh, I want that mana. Give me the mana. Run! Nah! No! It's so
Oh, no.
dangerous. I feel like I'm gonna get hit in here.
Probably.
Maybe I should have grabbed that rocket body.
Maybe you should have.
Coulda, shoulda, woulda.
I think we've seen this room before. Wait, why does this pit have the library tile set below it?
It does. Ooh, well, here we go. Here we go. It's intentional because the. Whoa! It just changed.
Oh, it just changed.
Wow,
That
that's
was weird.
bizarre. I was gonna say it's intentional because the last, like the below level, was the library. Yeah. Whoa, man! Fissure messed up that icebox. Did you see that?
Oh yeah.
So good.
Smash.
Die, big head. So
Anyways.
that's an interesting bug with the background.
Yeah. Oh well, let's fix that. It's not the worst bug in the world.
Worst bug in the world.
It's the worst. Priority 1, showstopper.
Must fix or anything else. You die. Thank you.
Anyways, so a couple big changes here actually. One is that the possessed monsters no longer have the ability to use wands.
Yeah.
We kind of tried that out just to see if it would help us, eliminate some of the game design weirdness around monsters and wands.
Yeah.
But it didn't. And so
Nothing helps. Nothing
helps.
stops the bleeding.
We actually have some pretty cool ideas for making that a little bit better. Oh, you're gonna change bodies. Look at you.
I am. Let's see. What happens if I kill this one? Nothing.
Nothing. It'll die.
It's kind of fun though.
It is.
Die not. Oh, come on, Matt. First thing I did. Got this fresh, brand new body, and I wasted it.
Yes, that's right. It's taking damage all over the place. Anyways, so I went and I consolidated some of the states for freeze and knockback and stun into just a couple states that are a little bit more clear now. So you have the stun state, which prevents you from taking any actions, moving, attacking, or anything, but you can still be affected by knockback and stuff.
Nice.
And then the second state is now called root, and root means that you cannot be moved, but you can still, you can still do things like attack and potentially use tail whip or whatever.
You got root from HOTS, didn't you?
Well, HOTS got root from everything
That's
else.
true. Yeah.
Root is a very common, like D&D style affliction.
Yeah, that's true.
So
Okay, I got to make a decision here. So I am
Dude.
running low on green mana. I've already got.
you already got the fire fingers.
Yeah. The blue mana one, this takes. It tells me how much it takes, right? 2.
Yes.
So it takes 2 mana, but I have the most blue mana. Maybe I should get that one. I don't want to trade my green, though. Oh, I love Chain Lightning.
Decisions. Just go double red, man.
Double
Screw
red.
No,
Crazy. Crazy person. I might wait and see what happens. See
Okay.
how things unfold.
There you go.
Looks like painful. Ooh, hey, thanks, Big Head. You're doing my job for me.
What do you think about
Yeah, you might
wet
like-
wands that are designed to be switched very frequently?
Very frequent. Like, what do you mean?
Like, imagine a wand that freezes but does very little damage, but then a wand that does damage more damage to frozen targets. So the optimal scenario would be that you use wand A to freeze something, then you switch to wand B and you hit it, and it shatters.
I like it.
Takes a whole bunch of damage.
I like it a lot.
You like it a lot?
Yes.
All
I
right,
like the
that sounds fun.
combos. I like, intention. And you're like, I'm going to go with this wand, even though it's not as powerful as another one that I have the option to get, just because it's got that nice combo, right? And it's opportunistic, too, because you might have one half of the combo, and then you seek out the other half of the combo,
Right. Yeah, and it makes your decisions like, oh, I've got the first half of this combo. I don't want to give it up. Maybe.
Right. Yeah, I like it. That sounds great. It reminds me of our first game, Onslaught Arena. Had this kind of combo for the Beholder boss that was too hard for anybody to get to. Oh, come on. Jeez. But it was basically like there was these poisonous gas clouds that you could light on fire, and that was a really fun combo.
Yeah, I think we should do that same. We'll have like a green wand that does a gas cloud, and then a red wand that lights the gas on fire somehow.
Yeah, that sounds awesome. Like I want that today.
Right now.
Right now.
I'll code it up and I'll push it live, and then you can reload.
Do it live.
No, I won't, because I'm lazy. It doesn't take long to create wands, but it takes longer than we have for this video,
That's true.
probably.
Maybe we
Man,
can do
these jelly rooms are kind of dangerous
They are.
with all
You
the
gotta-
cherries.
You gotta keep your distance. And those chickens are like, I'm surprised there's still a chicken that's alive.
I know.
Those jellies are so like, they just
All over
shoot
the place.
everywhere. Yeah. Die. All right. I think we got them all.
I really want to kill you. Oh my god, look at those chickens.
Oh.
So we may have talked about this on the last video, but the knockback effect is actually pretty cool for defense as well. You can tail whip things away from you, like
Yeah.
chickens. And then build up observation. Man, you are terrible at this game.
Not great. You'd
So
think
let's talk a little bit about our plans for wands and monsters.
So the last iteration, you could just continue using your wands. And we tried that for a couple of reasons. One is because when you're playing the game, the cohesion is nice. Like, you get used to controlling Raga and switching your wands like this. And then when you possessed a monster, it started to be kind of confusing that, you've got these wands, you can't use them, you can still pick them up, you can still switch them. But it just made things feel confusing. Anyway, we made this change where you can now control the wands, and so it kept things the same. I'm kind of babbling here, but I was looking for we wanted things to stay the same no matter what kind of monster you've possessed, right?
Right.
So you've got your wands, you can use them regardless of whether you're Raga or you're Big Head or whatever. But our community members pointed this out is that might make things kind of too samey, because you're playing as Raga or you're playing as a Pighead, and either way, it just kind of feels the same, right?
Yeah, it kind of defeats the purpose of having unique and interesting monsters and really choosing a monster based on its abilities.
Right.
You could see a scenario where if the monsters use wands, you wouldn't really care what monster you're in, and you might never even use their ability.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that an idea that I'm interested to prototype is that when you die, basically Raga is the only entity that can carry and use wands. And so when you die as Raga, your wands just drop, and your new body can't pick them up unless it's a Raga body, of
Right.
course.
Yeah.
And that way, you can't switch wands, you can't pick up wands, you can't buy wands, you can't do anything related to wands unless you're Raga. Which is kind of nice because then it gives you, it's like sort of a penalty for not being Raga. It
Yeah.
gives you a reason to want to get back to your body, perhaps.
Because wands are kind of the coolest part of the game. And
They are in a
if
lot
you
of
can't use them when you're dead or possessing a monster, then you're going to want to be back alive again, right? Oh, no. I think I'm going to take a jelly this time. Give me jelly. Come here. Don't hurt the jelly. Oh, you did. You hurt my jelly.
Not the jelly. You think that the jelly could just, when you stick a knife in the jelly, it just kind of absorbs it. But,
Ooh. So here's that confusion I was trying to allude to this earlier, but I get distracted when I'm playing and talking, so I was kind of babbling. But basically, here's what I was talking about. I am a jelly. I can't attack with my right stick. I can't use my wands, right?
Mhm.
But I still have them, as you can see in the bottom here in my inventory, and I can still collect them. So it's
you
a
can
little,
still switch them, yeah.
yeah, it's a little weird, right? So what we're
agree.
thinking about next is maybe when you're a monster, you can't, you can't manage your wands at all. That's the whole thing. Is like we were just talking about. You want to be Raga.
It just gives you more or less reason to do something, which is good.
Yeah.
Oh, you almost got fire jellied.
Almost got jellied.
Roast jelly,
Roast jelly. That sounds gross.
doesn't it? Actually, it's kind of like what's that thing?
Is there
I'm thinking of
you're
a
thinking
dessert.
of a special kind of dessert?
Yeah,
Baked
those,
Alaska?
Like, no, it's not really jelly. It's like the thing that you creme brulee,
Oh yeah, creme brulee.
right? Where it's like kind of like this custardy thing, and then like the top layer is caramelized and burnt.
We should add a thing where like if you get hit by fire as the jelly, you turn into a creme brulee. Awesome.
Oh, hey, this room. I haven't seen this room in a while. This is a room where there's a chest that you can't get to.
Mysterious.
I know. Whatever could you do
How do I
to get to
solve
this
this
chest?
puzzle? I cannot solve this puzzle.
It's unsolvable.
Unsolvable.
You're not going to get that chest? That's a trinket, man.
All right, all right.
What are you doing?
Whoop.
And you have plenty of spirit.
5 spirit. That's pretty good. Fish head. Fish heads. Fish heads. All right. Give me back my body. I need you. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I really want to add some jelly sounds.
I thought there were like squish sounds or no.
Not when you're just moving around. Left.
Oh, I see.
And up. I kind of want to, like, I don't know. It's tough because that's a fine line to cross. When you have walking sound effects, they can really sound obnoxious.
Yeah. Oh, you could totally get a raga body
I
there.
am. I'm going to get my rocket body back.
am.
That's something we got to do pretty soon is polish up the possession and depossession. Right now it's very, like, no polish. It's very functional.
Well, it's old polish too. Like you see that when you come out of your raga body, you'll see like the ghost spirit come out of it.
Oh, is that animation still
separately.
playing?
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's deprecated.
We have a ticket for it. It'll get fixed eventually.
Yeah, that's true. All right, here I'm on the boss level, and I've got a full. I was gonna say I've got a full healthy raga body, and then I messed it up. But I still should be in pretty good spots for the kitchen boss. Also, the kitchen boss, because we haven't like knockback is still such a new feature that we haven't gone back and like audited it.
Oh no.
For all the various entities in the game, and so the kitchen boss is a good example of like you wreck the kitchen boss because of the knockback.
I think we'll probably make him immune to knockback. Is just what'll happen.
Just no knockback.
Well, so the thing, with most of the bosses, they're immune to freeze, because freeze is another mechanic that will just decimate them.
Right.
Ooh, Heart of Fire. That's kind of cool.
I'll take that. I got red mana.
You do have red mana.
Increases tail whip damage. I want it.
You can't afford it.
Give me the money.
You get the
Weasel.
compass.
Battle Weasel. Give me the money.
Battle Weasel. You mean Bandana Weasel?
Bandana Weasel. Yeah.
That's what he looks like. He looks like a family pet with a bandana.
Oh, that sounds cute.
Yes.
All right, how's my mana doing? I'm low on red. I should preserve my red. Although I gotta kind of, I'd say I gotta preserve it, and I really just want to kill everything with it.
Well, you do get red back when you kill stuff. Although you don't have to kill it with red to get the red.
Oh, cool. I was about to ask that actually. So.
Yeah, the Heart of Fire basically just anytime you kill a monster, you have a chance to gain a red mana.
Nice.
Although, what are you at now? I can't see.
8 red mana.
8.
85 blue mana. I'm okay. I'm a little worried because I like to have 2 sources of mana before I go into that boss.
You really, yeah. It'd be great if you could get a green one. Right here
Yeah, I really want to. I've got plenty of green mana.
The other thing you could do is you could die and you could get a
You
green...
could die.
Wow. Could get a green monster. Monster uses green, like a jelly. Although I have a
Jellies are
feeling
so
that the boss would
squishy.
be fairly difficult with the jelly.
Oh yeah, you'd have to get really close to it because the jelly has
No range.
no range. Yeah,
None.
it's got like decent spread.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm playing risky, baby. Ooh, that was interesting. Oh, I missed. Come on. All right, going to the right.
Look at you conserving that mana.
I like doing this. So fun.
It's like baiting the traps.
Yeah. Do my work for me.
Oh, you got some red back there.
Ugh.
Oh boy.
That clam almost got me.
Mm-hmm. I really love the pits because sometimes you think like, oh, there's a barrier between me and the clam. No,
Nope.
no.
All right, here I'm going to test some code I think we did recently where if I unlock this door, the lock should go away.
Yeah.
Oh, it did.
Oh, it did.
Okay, cool. We got to polish that, though. It's just kind of like, it's not
Hey,
one of those
that's your
functional
job,
things
man.
we were talking about.
I
that's
made
my
it work. You make it pretty.
Run from the peril!
Oh,
Man, I can't believe I didn't get hit there. All right.
you're like Raw Gun in real life.
I am.
Kind of like a run from the pearl.
All right, this is
There you
dangerous.
go.
I
Yep.
want that part, though. Oh, yeah, spirit, baby. All right, I'm getting out
Oh
of here.
man, it's the fact that the turrets can move is actually kind of interesting. I mean, I think that
It is.
they shouldn't move because they look like they're grounded, but at the same time, it's kind of funny.
It is, yeah.
Things move around and then attack you from a different angle.
Right. I like it, and I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a type of turret that is on, like, legs.
I thought you drew
I
fire
did.
turret.
Yeah, there is a graphic for that.
We
Show
could-
enough.
Show enough. Ooh, look at the chest.
How am I doing on mana?
You have lots of green, lots of blue.
My red is getting better, slowly.
You should probably use your red here because one, you don't have a lot. Save your blue and your green for the boss, and then two, like the fire fingers aren't going to be super good for the boss anyway.
That's a good point. I'm going to ignore you, though.
That's fair. You make a strong argument, but I don't care.
Right. Don't hurt me. Okay. Ooh. I could get max my health
You
again.
could freshen up a bit.
Freshen up. Yeah, let's go ahead and do it. Boop. No polish. Oh, I see the animation playing there still, yeah.
Yeah.
Ba-jing. All right, here we go.
Here we go. Let's do
Okay.
it. And then you take fire damage.
No. I bet I would have if I didn't happen to be looking at the map.
Yeah.
I still can't afford... I could get
Oh,
the
you can-
compass, but like...
You can get the tail whip.
No, Stegosaurus plate?
Mhm.
Oh. I didn't realize how much money I had. Oh, I was looking at keys. I only have 5 keys.
Mm.
Okay, so now I've got a... something else I've been meaning to do is to... Like, when you have the Stegosaurus plate and you've got the increased tail damage, I want to change the graphic.
Mm. What are you going to do with it?
I don't know. Make it bigger?
Well, the
spikier?
radius, we should... we could have an item that increases the radius of your tail whip, but that item doesn't.
All right, I'm going to mess this boss up. And you'll see what I'm talking about with this. Like,
Go.
watch this knockback. It's craziness.
Oh, man.
Like, he can't even...
It's like, no, I can't charge you.
I went to charge you. I went to move towards you slowly.
That's not completely broken. It's still
I
semi-dangerous.
think with the homing bees, it was... Because basically with a more rapid-fire weapon, it's a lot more noticeable because the
Yeah,
boss
it's
can barely even move. The axe is kind of slower.
You can just, like, pin him into a corner with the bees.
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you think of the fire creatures?
I think they're cool. I like them.
I'm a fan of my own creation.
Good job.
Yay! I guess
Maybe the fire fingers. I kind of like the idea that we could do like a multiple wand combo. Like we were talking earlier about like a green wand that shoots a gas cloud that you can light on fire.
Yeah.
I'd kind of like to do like very specific combos, like you need wand A and B, and then also kind of more loose combos, like you need wand A and then any red wand will light the gas cloud on fire.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
That way you can, the combos are a little easier to hit, but they're still kind of interesting.
Right.
Mess them up. Fighting fire with fire. So to speak.
Look at me using all 3 attacks.
I know. Look at that. Switching between wands like you're a pro.
Bam! Took care of him.
Yay! The game didn't glitch out and is unable to complete.
The game allowed us to finish it. Well done, programmers. Oh man, look at all that damage I took. That's crazy.
Oh, wow. You really suck at knives.
We should call this the suck graph.
The suck graph. That's right.
Instead of damage taken, this is how much you suck.
Look at that. Look at that pillar of orange there.
Oh
where it's
man.
like, Matt, you are terrible at knives.
Yes. Knives are tricky, man. That's my excuse.
Although at least the that frozen rune that you took 1 damage from, that was my fault because I asked you to do it.
There we go. That's my excuse.
There you go.
Cool. That's going to be it for this week. Thanks a lot for watching. This was a Wizard Ledger 2 Alpha 3. Be sure to subscribe because we're going to do another one next week.
Ship it.